Hey everyone, I hope you guys are doing so well. This is going to be my Drugstore glowy bronzy makeup routine, and I'm using the e.l.f. primer. I would prefer to use a luminizing primer, but I haven't found one from the drugstore that I really like, so I'm using the e.l.f. one. I'm of course using the L'Oreal Pro Glow. This one gives my skin a really nice kind of sheen. It's not completely like super luminizing or anything, but I do find that it is pretty hydrating on the skin, and I do like how it looks throughout the day. I find that my dry patches never seek through. They never kind of play hide and seek with me. They're never showing through the foundation, which I really appreciate, and I love it. I think it works really well. I'm going to spot conceal with the Makeup Revolution concealer in C12. This is my shade for my skin tone, and I'm just going to leave it there for like a few seconds and then go ahead and just blend it out with the Beauty Blender. For my concealers, I'm going in with the L'Oreal Pro Glow concealer in, I'm not sure what shade it is, but I will leave it linked down below. And then I'm going to go in with the ColourPop right on top because that one is a little bit more brightening. And I figured if I use the L'Oreal Pro Glow concealer with the foundation, it might work a little bit better together. When I use it on its own, I find that it is pretty sheer, so I did want to layer it with the ColourPop concealer, and I really like how it turned out. I didn't end up setting my eyelids, but I did set my under eyes, and I found that it didn't really crease throughout the day. It looked really nice, and my under eyes didn't look too drying or anything like that. I'm going to set my face with the Maybelline Fit Me translucent loose setting powder. I think that's what it's called. And I go in with the Beauty Blender to blend out the creases on my under eyes, and then I will just go in with the powder on a separate Beauty Blender and then go ahead and just press that into my under eyes because I'm not necessarily baking with the product, I'm just kind of setting it. Now I'm going in with my BH Cosmetics contour palette, and I absolutely love this palette. I find that it works with any almost any skin tone. I don't want to say every skin tone because I know some people might not be able to use it if you have like a deeper complexion, but I love this. It works for my skin, and I find that it's really versatile. The shades, you can use them for eyeshadows, literally so many different things, so I do really like it. I'm going in with the darker shade on my jawline because I find that if I use a darker shade, it looks a little bit more prominent, and I prefer it better. This is the Wet n Wild's blush in the shade Mellow Wine. It's a really nice blush, and it gives me a really nice kind of innocent flush on my cheeks, and Luna just would not leave me alone. She was kind of annoying this day, sorry. Now I'm going in with the BH Cosmetics Carly Bybel palette, and I'm going in with the two darker shades for the bronzer, and I'm just gonna add a little bit of like luminosity to the bronzer because it was a little bit too matte for my liking, so I wanted just a little bit of sheen. So that's what I did. I went in with the orange shade on the top row, the middle section on the palette, and I went ahead and just applied that into my crease. I'm going in with just like transition shades. You guys can use like browns, you can use kind of like lighter browns, you can use your contour palette for this, but because I already had this palette out, I wanted to use it even more. I really have been wanting to dig into this palette, but I never really got the chance to, and I didn't really know what to use it with, so I decided to just use it in this tutorial, and I did use it in like my recreation of Carly Bybel's video, and I really loved the formula and everything, so I am going to be using it more often. Now I'm just doing my lower lash line, taking the same shades I used on the top and on the bottom. I went in with the gold highlighter that's in kind of a bigger pan in this palette, and I just went ahead and applied that to my nose and then on my brow bone as well. I love highlighting this area because it really just hits the sun nicely every time I move, so it looks really great. For highlighter, I'm just applying the same highlighter on my cheeks, and I like going a little bit lower than where they normally say like don't go, because it makes my cheeks look a little bit more full, and I know that the purpose of me doing bronzer is to slim it, but I like how it looks just super nice and like round and full. I don't know, I think it looks super cute. So this is my completed makeup look. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up for more drugstore makeup looks. I hope you guys are liking all of them on my channel. I will have some linked down below. I will see you guys next time. Bye.